Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we will be doing a simple outdoor build using 1x4s and 2x4s. It's only going to be about 3 different size cuts that we're using. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so here we are cutting our 3 different measurements from our 1x4s and our 2x4s. So we're going to be cutting 5 2x4s to 44 inches, which is the length. We're going to be cutting 10 2x4s to 14.5 inches. And we're going to be cutting our 1x4s to 18 inches, which is going to be the height. All right, these are our 3 different size pieces. These are the 1x4s here. These are our 2x4s here. The next step will be sanding. So we'll just put a light sander on them, the little palm sander, just to clean up some of these edges some. And then we'll be ready for the next step, which is staining. All right, so let's go. All right, we got everything sanded down and wiped down. Set the table up for the stain. Today we'll be using red oak polyurethane stain. And yeah, so we'll get all these pieces stained up. We'll let them dry for about an hour and then we'll come back out for the assembly. All right, so we have everything all stained up, ready to go. The next step, I'm going to be using some wood glue, some 3-inch deck screws, some 2-inch brad nails, and we have the drill and the impact. If you guys been watching any of my other videos, you would know that I would rather it be too strong than not strong enough. So we're gonna be using wood glue, deck screws, and brad nails to put this thing together. So that way it's super sturdy and it's gonna be able to hold a lot of weight. So yeah, let's get started with this next step, the actual assembly step. All right, so this is how it's gonna line up. So this will be the first layer. These are the 2x4s, and pretty much we'll just be coming in behind each setup with the 1x4, stacking it on top like so. And at this stage is where we'll put our brad nails in. We'd brad nail this whole setup together, and then once we put our 2x4 on top, that's when we'd use our deck screws to tie the 2x4 in through the 1x4 into this other 2x4. Just an extra layer, just to make sure it's super strong, super sturdy. All right, so as you can see right here, our board is, this board we have here is warped. So it's causing this end to lay flat, but this end over here to stick up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clamp each side down as we go, and we're gonna work that warp out of the board. So I did just catch myself because I did not put wood glue in on this first layer, but I'm gonna try to remember for here on out to use this wood glue, which is gonna help keep everything together just a little bit longer and a little bit stronger over time. All right, so this is the final product. Came out nicely. Something that I would have done better is once I found that warped board at the beginning, I would have just used another board. But still came out nicely. I think it's a pretty easy, pretty quick build. You guys should definitely try this. It'd be good for the front porch, back porch, or even inside the house somewhere. If you like to keep seeing cool videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe.